Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Blackout Garage. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. So I got two new things for you guys. One, we finally invested into a MIG welder. So I've been weighing out a couple different options, and Harbor Freight actually offers this titanium MIG 170. It's had really good reviews on it, so I figured for 500 bucks, it's definitely worth a try. So I went out and got some standard MIG wire, even got some flux core wire. Got a normal 75-25 CO2 and argon mix, and that is in a 40 size bottle, so that should be plenty enough for what I want to do, just little projects here and there. Now you will notice that I do have some stainless steel wire loaded in here though. My whole idea behind this welder was to get this exhaust finished up on the Volkswagen. So we have what I call this little C-pipe that goes down from the turbo underneath the wastegate. And then I have a down pipe that will connect to that already has a V-band on it. Then I will go back to the catback. So connecting from the down pipe to the catback, we need to put a V-band on there. But I do need to redo this catback because it's been cut and welded on so many times. It just looks really gross and just not clean, and I'd like to redo the whole thing. So I'm gonna get a 4-foot piece of stainless steel exhaust on order, probably be just some standard 304, so that way we can make this look a whole lot better. Now I've done a little bit of practicing with the standard MIG wire, got a little exhaust from O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and it started out really rough. I mean, it was just so strange to get used to holding the gun and going around the surface and keeping the right angle and whatnot. I'm sure that if you've tried welding, it's definitely interesting your first time. So then I just started making different cuts and different passes, and I started getting a lot more consistent of a bead. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how this all looks. I know it's not the prettiest, but considering it's my first time with MIG welder, I'm actually really happy with it. So let me know what you guys think. It's definitely a mess on here, but got some really good looking welds, and I think that in time we'll be decent at this. So also, I do have an idea of welding up some type of crash bar on the underside of the wide body here. So I know chromoly is the ideal way to go, and you can't MIG weld chromoly. So if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions of what I should do there, just some like normal round tubing or something of that nature. But I would like to put a crash bar behind here because I just had the stock one and it's all cut up. And then it would also help me support the bottom of this more because it has zero support. Of course, it's not even hooked up to the fender, so it definitely gets more sturdy, but I would like to put a mounting point on the bottom, redo the intercooler mounts and stuff like that. So, but anyways, now getting on to the second part of the video, I happened to pick up a set of wheels from one of my friends. He's got, or had, a Mustang GT350. And he had a set of track wheels, so he listed them for sale, and I went and checked them out, and well, I wound up buying them. And I don't really like the color all that much. However, I put the rear wheel on the car, and it actually looks pretty dang good. I really can't complain with it. So it'll probably stay this color, but if I decide to do so, we'll get them powder coated. But we got a set of Apex EC7s. Now these are 19 by 11 with a offset of 52. At that offset, you actually cannot run these in the front without running a spacer. So he was happy to throw in these Apex 25 mil spacers for me, which is pretty awesome. So They're not on the car just yet because I am waiting for my 3-inch ARP studs to come in. So I just bought the Ford Performance hub kit where it already comes with the studs pre-installed. So make it super easy to install them. But also talking about the tire setup on here, we have some Hankook RS4s. And these are 305/30 19s. Definitely a whole lot more tire. Now I know these are directional, so that won't be on this side of the car. I'll just go on the reverse side. But we're going from a 275 to a 305 in the rear. And then we're going from a 255 in the front to a 305. So we're running a square setup on this. This will definitely make it really easy at the track to rotate. And I mean, oh man. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. I think I'll be okay with the color once I install them. It's definitely going to be a pretty nasty, aggressive setup. So let me know what you guys think. But I think it'll look pretty dang good. But other than that, guys, that's really all I got. I'm just doing a little bit of welding here and there. Doing a little bit of upgrades to the Mustang to get ready for our track day in October. And that's really all I got for you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you got any suggestions for me on the welding side of things. Tell me how you like the wheels on the Mustang, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.